Greetings everyone, my name is Dmitry and I'm glad to welcome you at the presentation of the new version of the platform for active trading CScalp. The update is already available, follow the platform and click the update button, but the update is not mandatory, you can do it later. The update was very difficult. The team has been working on it for almost a year. We talked a lot with alpha testers, beta testers, and got a lot of feedback from it. We have been changing our keys decision, that's why we have been developing it for so long. Today we'll tell you what new changes have taken place, how they are arranged, and show important features in order to rate new release. Major changes can be grouped into three categories. The first one is docking. We have made the workspace more flexible and now it can be configured more conveniently than before. Now it's also possible to glue, connect, separate and group charts. There is a new workspace. All this together will lead to the fact that now you can be equally comfortable with a small screen on a laptop and a PC with multiple monitors. The second group of changes that catches the eye is the redesign of the launcher. Our launcher has a new design and new view of the window. It has become more modern and more functional. We tried to make it possible to launch all the main products of the company in one click, using the window including contact and support. The third group of changes is a new platform that we have great expectation for, Bybit USDT Futures powered by the USDT stablecoin. And this is a common instrument for scalpers, and before that we have done other instruments, but perpetual futures haven't due to the problems with the API connection. Now this integration is done and the instrument is good, liquid, and I think that along with other platforms for scalping, it fits perfectly. We will also talk about this a little later. And let's talk about details. Docking and workspace structure change is the most important change that happened to CScalp in this release. I want to say that the system requirements have not changed. CScalp is still resource efficient thanks to the developers. And we also can say that it works on 99% of the computers that traders use. However, in order to deal with docking, changing in tabs, to understand why workspaces are needed and how it affects speed and stability, you need to look at the scheme. Let's see, for the experienced traders everything is clear. For beginners I recommend you to look at the scheme to make it easier for you to understand. So the main workspace is the window that users call CScalp. This is the window that we will see at the first launch. Several windows that have not yet docked will obey this window. These are financial result, trades, and docking doesn't work on this window. The main space is a group of tabs. So tabs are the next level. There can be up to 20 tabs inside a space. Tabs are a familiar concept but with minor changes. Now the order book windows and charts that are outside the tab window are also obeyed to the tab. If a trader switches between tabs, then when he switches from one tab to another, then all windows associated with the old tab disappear from the screen, and all windows that are associated with the tab that the trader has activated appear on the screen. We can say that the tab is a full layer of windows that covers your monitor or monitors. If you customize these layers in different ways, then you can quickly switch between them in one click thanks to docking. For example, click on the tab, there is stock market, another click, there is crypto, another altcoins, another click, and you see charts. Generally, all this already familiar to you. Traders appreciating in CScalp, but now it has become more convenient. The last lowest level is windows, order books, and charts that belong to a particular tab. And now, thanks to docking, you can combine them into different structures. You also can connect 10 order books, 10 charts in a certain window, arrange them, show everything there, or create tabs inside. It's not a problem anymore. In summary, windows and charts are the lowest level. Next there are tabs, they belong to tabs. Next is the space. If you have one monitor, then thanks to what I said, you can configure it very flexibly and you will not need to deal with spaces. Why do you need spaces? Spaces are copies of the main CScalp window that also have their own tabs. The chart windows and order book windows are also obey to these tabs. What is the advantage? The fact that these windows are independent from the main one and are processed in parallel. That is, if you have two order books and they are in the same space, then your machine first load one order book and then another. If you have a lot of order books, then they queue. Due to the fact that you have spaces, you can make several such queues. Now, for example, 3 order books and 3 different queues are processed faster than 3 order books standing one after another in the same queue. When this is noticeable? It will be noticeable for those who open the maximum number of order books and charts. And for example, some people want to see absolutely everything, and at the same time problems with the load will be appeared in the moments of strong movements in the market. And all we know, everything interesting happens during strong movements, when there are a large number of graphical updates. At this point, you will feel that the interface has become more responsive. When you have a large number of screens, everything is overloaded, the exchange slows down, and at this moment, thanks to parallel processes, then CScalp will work more stable and will be update information faster. You will be more comfortable to work. For example, your clicks will receive a response faster, and then you will definitely notice a difference. When the market is quiet, for example, you probably won't notice much of a difference. Now a few rules that I already mentioned. I will focus a special attention on it. Charts, order books, tabs belongs to the same tab. If you switch to another tab, the old ones disappear and the new ones appear. Thanks to the improvements of our developers, everything that is not reflected, I mean minimized order books and charts, they do not load the system, and if they just load, then it's just minimal processes. Therefore, if you don't need something on the screen, just minimize it and performance will be increased. You can only glue order books and charts inside one tab. I mean, if you have several spaces, then you can simultaneously glue order books and charts inside one tab, one space. You won't be able to glue order books and charts from different spaces and tabs, and this is not really required in my opinion. Couple of words about structure again. First, this is one or more main spaces. Tabs belong to it, and the number of windows and charts are obeyed to the tabs. Restrictions are still kept on the number of maximum open charts and maximum open order books. We have been hearing the request of traders for a long time. For example, it's necessary to make more order books and charts. We will definitely do this, but first we will implement a new system to understand that it works well. And then we gradually plan to add the load so as not to cause situation where the current architecture cannot cope with it. And now let's see the demonstration of working. Hello everyone, my name is Yaroslav, and now I will demonstrate how the new window structure docking works in CScalp. The first thing we see is changes in the interface while running the platform. The tab panel now is at the bottom. You can add a tab, order book or chart by clicking on the buttons that are right here. I'll add some order books and charts and then show you how docking works. I will immediately add instruments for the better demonstration. An example of combined windows, use the left button, hold down the chart window and drag it to the order books. It's done. Thus, you can freely arrange order books and charts with each other, move them like tabs in the browser or put them in a separate windows like in this video. I will clarify one point. While switching tabs, order books and charts will be changed. Let me show you an example. There are 5 order books and charts opened on Binance tab. I switch to the FTX tab and see 10 order books and charts. Among other things, we have added workspaces. What does it mean? These are independent windows with their own tabs, order books and charts. You can create a workspace by clicking on the button at the bottom of main CScalp window. A so-called space window will be opened, which will be marked with a random color label to make it easier to distinguish from other windows. You can create 10 windows with workspaces. You cannot move a chart or order book to another workspace. As we can see, I'm trying to drag the order book to another space and it doesn't react. And I want to clarify one more important point. If you work through several spaces, then the work of the interface increases and all windows could be loaded faster. The interface responds faster to user actions under the high load. That's all, let's move on to the next update. We have added a connection to Bybit USDT Perpetual Futures. That was a long-standing request from CScalp users and we completed it. USDT Perpetual Futures are the most liquid contracts on the exchange and are well suited for scalping. Margin contracts is about loss or profit. All this is calculated in USDT, which is quite familiar and convenient for traders. In order to connect to the exchange, you need to follow the exchange website, hover over the profile icon and click on the API. Then click on the Create a New Key button, set the name for the keys and enable permissions, orders and positions. Then enter your own IP or select the option All IP addresses. Then click on the Submit button and go through the security check. Done. The API keys have been created. Now you need to copy the API key and paste it into the API key field. Also copy the API secret and paste it into the API secret field. Turn off the View Only switcher and click on the Connect button. We have connected to the Bybit USDT Futures platform and you can start trading. And the last update, we completely redesigned the launcher. Now its appearance has become more modern and friendly, added convenient navigation through community resources and products of the CScalp team. Getting help information has become easier by clicking on the Help button on the main page, and more other settings for the launcher were also added. Let me show you more. And this is what the new launcher looks like. As we can see on the main page, there is a quick access to CScalp, Private Bondera and Trader's Diary. Help button is nearby. In the side menu, we can follow the community section to join Telegram channels or social networks. The educational course section contains links to educational courses of cryptocurrency scalping and scalping on the Moscow exchange. The free signal section contains links to Telegram channels with signals for traders. The help section has links to the help center, to the community chat and to the support page, where any user can get help. In the settings section, you can choose what to do with the application after starting the platform, minimize, hide, or close, and also select the blocks that will be displayed on the main page. This completes the review of the update, and we are waiting for your feedback. If you have any questions, then contact support. Describe the situation in detail, attach screenshot, and send logs regarding to get help faster. Also, don't forget to write comments under the video and share your opinion about the update. I remind you that CScalp is still free and available to everyone. Like and subscribe our channel. Bye everyone.